Did you know that around 70% of people have felt used in a relationship at some point in their lives? Yeah, it's pretty common, and it can hurt like hell. So today we're diving into the topic of being used by someone who doesn't really care about you. It's a tough pill to swallow, but understanding this through the lens of Stoicism can really help. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and to be aware of our emotions, which is crucial when navigating these tricky relationships. Being used in a relationship can take a serious emotional toll. You might feel drained, confused, and even a bit angry. It's like pouring your heart into someone who's just there to take what they can get. The challenge is recognizing the signs before it's too late. Often, we stay blinded by our feelings, hoping things will change. But the reality is, when you're being used, it can be hard to see what's really happening. You may find yourself questioning your worth and feeling like you're constantly giving without receiving anything in return. It's a painful cycle, and the first step to breaking it is acknowledging it exists. Signs you might be in a one-sided relationship. It's not always easy to recognize when someone is taking advantage of your kindness or using you in a relationship. The signs can be subtle, and we often want to believe the best in people. However, if you notice any of the following behaviors consistently, it might be time to reassess your relationship dynamics. These 7 signs will open your eyes to whether someone in your life is just taking advantage of you. 1. One-sided conversations. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation where you can barely get a word in? If every time you talk, the other person dominates the conversation with their own problems, interests, or achievements, it could be a red flag. Genuine relationships involve a balance where both people feel heard and valued. If you're always the listener and never the speaker, it might indicate that the other person is more focused on themselves than on you. 2. Lack of support. Relationships are a two-way street. When good things happen in your life, you probably show up to cheer for your friend or partner. But if the roles are reversed and they're nowhere to be found when you need support, it's a sign of imbalance. A true friend or partner should be there for you just as much as you are for them. If you constantly feel like you're giving but not receiving the same level of care, it could be a sign that you're being used. 3. Conditional affection. Healthy relationships are built on unconditional love and support. However, if you notice that the other person's affection and attention seem to depend on how well you meet their needs or expectations, this is a major warning sign. Conditional affection means that their care for you is contingent on what you can do for them rather than who you are. This can be emotionally draining and damaging to your self-esteem. 4. Feeling drained. After spending time with this person, do you feel more exhausted than fulfilled? Relationships should energize and uplift you, not leave you feeling empty or worn out. If you consistently feel drained after interactions, it could indicate that the relationship is one-sided and that you're giving more than you're getting in return. 5. Avoidance of commitment. They're all in when it comes to having fun, but when the conversation turns serious about your future, the relationship, or any form of commitment, they pull away. This behavior suggests that they may be more interested in the moment than in building a future with you. If you're looking for something more serious and they're avoiding those discussions, it might be time to reconsider the relationship. 6. Manipulative behavior. Do you often feel guilty or pressured into doing things for this person? Manipulation can take many forms, including guilt tripping, playing the victim, or using emotional blackmail to get what they want. Healthy relationships don't involve emotional games or tactics that make you feel bad for setting boundaries or saying no. 7. Inconsistent effort. Does their interest in you seem to fluctuate based on their needs? If they're only reaching out when they need something from you, but are absent when you need them, this is a clear sign of a one-sided relationship. Relationships should be built on consistent effort from both sides. If you find yourself always being the one to initiate contact or make plans, it's time to reassess the dynamic. To wrap things up, we've talked about the 7 signs of being used by someone who doesn't care and why it's crucial to recognize them. Remember, your emotional well-being is important, and understanding these signs can help you protect it. So, what are your thoughts? Have you ever felt used in a relationship? I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments below, and if you're interested in personal growth or diving deeper into Stoicism, check out my other videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.